Netflix has been very woke in recent years, and especially in terms of race swapping characters, even historically accurate ones, and playing identity politics and into Marxist progressivism. More recently, they announced there's Cleopatra documentary coming to Netflix, and the internet was in an uproar after they announced they were casting a black woman to play Cleopatra. Netflix has done this dozens of times before. I mean, take a look at some of the memes here. Just some of the memes showcase very well that the internet is very aware how Netflix like to change things up just for diversity and identity politics, completely unnecessarily and usually to the detriment of the story. So we have some articles to look into today. So from the New York Post, Netflix accused of blackwashing Cleopatra because she was light-skinned. And they go on to say that Egyptian experts have criticized Netflix for blackwashing its upcoming docuseries about Queen Cleopatra VII. Of course, this has been going around the internet for a while now. Everyone's kind of known that they kind of race-swapped Cleopatra, but we can go on to today's news. An Egyptian lawyer is suing Netflix for casting a black woman as Cleopatra. So we can go on in it. It says he's filing the lawsuit with a public prosecutor with the intention of having Netflix banned in Egypt for what he claimed was a distortion of history, and also stating that the Netflix platform does not conform to the societal and principal values within Egypt. And he added, in order to preserve the Egyptian national and cultural identity among Egyptians all over the world, there must be pride in the makings of such work. Others complained of the casting decisions made for the documentary, with Egypt's former antiquities minister Zahi Hawass saying that the depiction of Cleopatra is completely fake and that Cleopatra was Greek, meaning that she was blonde, not black. And so the main actress of Cleopatra in this show, Adele James, said, "We don't often get to see or hear stories about black queens, and that was really important for me as well as my daughter, and just for my community to be able to show those stories, because there are tons of them. If there are tons of them, why are you distorting history to make one black that isn't? Why don't you pick one of the other ones, huh? If there's so many to choose from." It's a bit weird, don't you think? Originally, they were going to be casting Gal Gadot to be playing Cleopatra, but of course the minor backlash of the progressive radicals on Twitter accused Netflix of whitewashing the historical figure. Well, because they didn't do that, now they're changing history to conform to the radicals. And Gal Gadot actually mentioned that, first of all, if you wanted to be true to history, then Cleopatra was Macedonian. So we can go take a look at the Macedonian people here. They're relatively lighter in complexion. I don't really care about the complexion of people, of course. Everyone's made equal in God's image. But I'm just showcasing how Netflix is here trying to rewrite history in favor of the woke mob on the internet. So just remember, guys, it's better to do what is right and what is true than to cave in to the world and the masses, even in the face of adversity. But nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all of this. Are you interested in this Cleopatra series? And do you think this lawsuit towards Netflix is actually going to go anywhere? It may have some place in Egypt to actually have some change made there, but for the rest of us, not so much probably. But thank you all for tuning in. May God bless you all, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.